Kamp Kanawana is quiet now, but in a few months it will resound to the shouts of laughter and the excitement of children, as it has for almost a century. A tradition of fellowship, friendship, and a love of the outdoors that is a reflection of the YMCA that spawned it. Beginning in June, another 800 campers and 100 staff will make their way to the 500-acre site just a few kilometers outside Saint-Sauveur. It will be the 99th year of operation for Kamp Kanawana, the oldest camp in Quebec and the second oldest in Canada. For more than 50,000 boys and girls, Kanawana has been more than just a place to play and learn about the outdoors. It has been a second home, a place to make friendships that last a lifetime. The camp was started by the YMCA in 1894 as a place for boys to develop leadership skills in an outdoor setting. The program became so popular that in 1910 a larger site, camp's current site, was purchased, and many of the buildings still in use today were built: the dining hall, the chief's cabin, and the lodge. In the old days, Saint-Sauveur was on the edge of the wilderness, a 6-hour trek from Montreal by train and then by horse and buggy. Today, it's just a 45-minute bus ride. Then, as now, the campgrounds extended over 3 private lakes: Kanawana, Wilson, and Round Lake. Kanawana has undergone many changes over the last century. In the mid-1950s, a 10-bed hospital was built. Consequently, each summer, camp employs a registered nurse, and all staff are required to undergo an extensive first aid training session prior to the summer. Sleeping quarters include both cabins and tent cabins for the younger campers, as well as the traditional tents for older campers. Starting in 1968, the camp began offering its services to girls as well as to boys. A change for the better, not only in its popularity, but also in the opportunity for young men and women to share experiences in a healthy and positive environment. In a camp with a history as long and notable as Kanawana's, traditions build up over the years. Special events and competitions such as cabaret, after-dinner skits and songs performed by both staff and campers, musical extravaganzas such as coffee houses and Canna Woodstock, the session-ending dances, lunchtime cheers, and all camp programs such as Klondike Day and the Lumbermen Voyageur Games, a 3-day summer-ending event that dates back to 1947. The current camp program offers a wide range of activities: swimming, canoeing, sailing, archery, rock climbing, arts and crafts, and an extensive nature program, which includes recycling and composting, as well as camp projects. The environment is a valued treasure at Kanawana, and awareness and appreciation of our natural surroundings is an integral part of camp life. At Kanawana, campers take an active part in choosing their activities, and while traditional games are always available, campers are also introduced to experiences unique to camp, like Douse the Fire, or cooperative activities like parachute games and swamp walks. The canoe tripping program is one of the foundations of Kanawana. Junior boys and girls camp overnight at camp's adjacent lakes. Senior campers will have the chance to test their skills on some of the most beautiful water in the country, whether on 5-day trips to Papineau-Labelle Provincial Park or the 2-week Voyageurs de la Vérendrye program. Les Voyageurs, begun in 1962, offers a unique wilderness experience for youths aged 13 to 17. 7 participants and 2 trippers embark on a 2-week journey through La Vérendrye Park, located 6 hours north of Montreal. This program offers a rugged challenge and develops in a young person a sense of self-worth and the ability to travel through the wilderness. The staff at Kanawana benefits from an extensive training program. Leadership and responsibility are the key elements. A return rate of 80%, among the highest in the country, assures continuity. And the staff is chosen primarily from ex-campers, especially those who have completed Kanawana's Counselor in Training program. Kanawana alumni are scattered around the globe, and the Kanawana Alumni Organization is already 800 members strong. In 1994, the 100th anniversary will bring together past campers and staff for a special celebration. Kanawanians young and old will gather at the site, relive fond memories, and reunite with special friends. In a competitive camping market, Kanawana has proved to be an extraordinary success. In the past 6 years, camper registration has not been below 98%, a number unrivaled by any camp in Quebec. To what can we attribute this enormous popularity? The best way is to show the effects of the camp on the people who call themselves Kanawanians.
It's just given me a chance to be so open and so welcoming to people, because you go up there maybe with 1 or 2 friends and put in a tent group with maybe 3 or 4 others that you've never met before, and you end up becoming best friends at the end of the summer.
It's all about people at camp, and you make a lot of friends, a lot of great relationships with different people. It adds to your personality, your character. You become kind of a happier person.
I probably remember the canoeing the most. I used to love canoeing and rock climbing, and just everybody was really, really friendly when I was there. And cabarets are always amazing. You know, everybody's screaming and laughing. And then one thing that I always picture is the waterfront, the swimming waterfront at night. It's very beautiful at night.
What does the future hold for Kanawana as it heads into its 2nd century? Some change, perhaps, as with all cherished institutions, while holding on to the basic reasons for which it was founded, so aptly described in its motto, non nobis solum, not for ourselves alone. Above all, it will continue to be a source of inspiration, of learning, of memories, of friendship, of appreciation of the beautiful wilderness that is Canada's greatest storehouse of wealth. And whenever or wherever they meet others who share that same experience, of campfires and canoes, lumbermen and voyageurs, of overnights on Lake Wilson, or cheers in the dining hall, they can quietly say, I too am a Kanawanian.